It's Monday, March 2nd, 2026, and this is your Columbus Aviators news for this date. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Hit that thumbs up if you don't mind. Leave us a comment down in the comment section below. Let us know where you're watching from. We appreciate each and every single one of you who does so. And we will continue to make great content for you here at the OHIO podcast when it comes to Columbus's very own professional football team, the Columbus Aviators. Now, we've talked a little bit about the coaching staff. Last video we did was about the offense and defensive coordinators, what we can expect from those guys, where they come from, and kind of the feel of the team a little bit, just based off of historically where the coordinators were. Now, there is not a more important position on the entire football field than the quarterback. It is the position of all positions. If the Aviators are going to be successful in year number one, it is going to be based not solely, but a large portion of it is going to be based off of how well our quarterback plays in year number one. Of course, we're talking about Jalan McClendon, the former Houston quarterback turned Columbus starting quarterback after playing for the Roughnecks last year in the UFL. Played his college ball at NC State. He was a Wolfpack from 2014 to 2017 before transferring for his fifth and final season in college in 2018, where he played for Baylor. That last year of Baylor, he did get one start where he went 1-0. He won. And that season, he threw for 715 yards on 91 attempts, 55 completions for a 60.4 completion percentage, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions in 2018, his fifth and final season in college. He then goes on to go undrafted and basically hop around some practice squads for the Baltimore Ravens and the Washington Redskins before landing in 2020 in the old XFL with the Los Angeles Wildcats. Plays there for one season, and then, of course, the XFL folds. He's not in football for 2 years and then resurfaces in 2023 again in the XFL with the Tampa Bay Vipers. Now, during his stint in the XFL for LA and then again in Tampa, doesn't really get any stats for LA. I mean, games he played in 5 games, but he got no starts, only threw the ball 4 times, came away with an interception. But he did get 4 starts in 2023 with the Tampa Bay Vipers, where he ended up going 1-3 as a starter. He had a 59.8 per completion percentage, 873 yards passing, 5 touchdowns to only 1 interception. He then goes to DC, where he's the backup quarterback for DC last year in the UFL. Again, no starts in 2024, not last year, but in 2024. 61.9 percentage completion percentage, no touchdowns, no interceptions, only 129 yards passing, only threw the football 21 times. But then last year in 2025, this is when, after basically getting only 4 starts, 5 starts in his entire collegiate and professional career, 4 in his professional career in 2023 in the XFL. Last year, he gets his opportunity. 6 starts for the Houston Roughnecks. He goes 4-2 during that time. He threw for 1,464 yards, 225 attempts, 147 completions, a 65.3 completion percentage, 6 touchdowns to 3 interceptions. He had 43 carries for 94 yards and a rushing touchdown as well. Those numbers are important because as he got actually more opportunity, he played pretty well. I would say Columbus would probably be like, yes, sign us up for winning 2 to every 1 games in year number 1 with this guy at quarterback. So it's going to be paramount that the Aviators that they are successful offensively. Like we pointed out in the last episode, I think defensively I'm a little nervous for this team. Brand new defensive coordinator, never coached at this level before, was in high school. Yes, he was a great professional football player, but not doesn't have a ton of experience here calling plays on the professional level. Offensively, the Aviators are going to have to score a lot of points, which means this guy is going to have to play incredibly well in 2026. So as he goes, the team's kind of going to go. I think, especially early on as they try to find their footing defensively. Talking about defense, speaking about defense, they go out and the Aviators get a couple new guys on the defensive side of the ball as well. Antoine Davis, a former graduate of Norfolk State University, will be making his Aviators debut and his professional debut this year if he can make the team. Played linebacker for Norfolk State. Was a 6'3", 235-pound linebacker from Florida, Miami, Florida, Florida Memorial High School. His stats while in this past year for Norfolk included 17 solo tackles, 17 assisted tackles, 34 tackles total, 4 tackles for loss, 2 sacks, and for 15 yards. So those were his stats last year as a senior for Norfolk State University. We'll see what he can do in making the roster, and it looks like they're going to be throwing him in at a defensive end position. But he's not the only one they went out to get in order to fill this defensive end position. They also went out and they got former CFL defender Celestin Haba, maybe Habe, Haba or Habe, Haba. Don't know the pronunciation of that last name. If he is on the field and he's making plays, we'll quickly learn how to pronounce that last name. 6'1", 250-pound defender. He played 2 seasons with the Winnipeg Blue Bombers in the CFL, where he had 18 tackles, 5 sacks, 2 forced fumbles during 18 regular season games during 2023 and the 2024 seasons, where he made 6 starts. The 26-year-old signed with the Toronto Argonauts as a free agent in 2025 and played 3 regular season games, making 3 defensive tackles, 1 sack, 1 forced fumble before being released by the team in August. He's a native of Columbia, South Carolina. And he joined the practice squad for the BC Lions shortly after he was cut by the Argonauts, a stint that lasted only 7 weeks. He never dressed for a regular season game with the Lions. Collegiately, he played at East Texas A&M University, where he made 39 tackles, 13 tackles for loss, 8.5 sacks, 2 pass knockdowns, 2 forced fumbles, 2 fumble recoveries, 1 interception, all in 16 games. Those are pretty good stats. So he joins an Aviators squad here that is looking for some defensive end depth, obviously, here. So we'll keep our ear to the ground and see if either one of these 2 guys are able to make a dent into the lineup and participate in the spring camp here, getting ready for the 2026 season. That is your news today, everybody. Thank you so much for clicking on the video again. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit that thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel as we continue to grow. We'll be doing some collaborations here very soon. We're also going to be scheduling our first ever live show with the other hosts, so you get to meet them. We're about 4 weeks away, guys. Less than 30 days from kickoff as the Columbus Aviators begin their inaugural season in the UFL right here in the capital city of Ohio, Columbus, Ohio. Look forward to covering this team for you this season. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time, have a great day, everybody.